Hello. Thanks for dropping in. I have here in front of me a Commodore 64 that I found in a box. It was in the basement that I have not tested. I know nothing about it. Here I have a power supply. Now I'm sure, because this one is sitting here and it's not got the cables all wrapped up tight, that it's fine. But I do want to verify that, and I believe if I were to plug it in and then set it here and then reach way over here. Oh, there's things. Oh, okay, I see it. I see it. It's the power supply tester. Behold. Made by Rudy of Rudy's Retro Intel. So now, I take this, plug it in, and look and see that indeed it's dandy. That is well within acceptable parameters. Now, it doesn't test the 9-volt side, and so if the machine doesn't come up, there's a possibility, of course, that the 9-volt side could be. Oh, dear. Okay, not so fast, says he. It's a 5-pin 64. And I have here, running from the monitor, an 8-pin video cable. I did read something recently that I had not known, and that is that the reason they changed those is there were some people who were accidentally plugging, I think, the power connector into the video cable. That would not be good. So they went from the 5 to the 8. Well, let me go look on my door here. Oh, well, there's a 5-pin, but it's been butchered. I know I have one handy. 8-pin. Oh, why is my chair not moving? Oh, come on. I know there's got to be. That's a disk drive thing. Oh. Well, that's the butchered one. What is this thing? Thing fell. It's funny, I know also that I have here. Oh, I think that was connected to the monitor that's now buried behind there. Well, you know, one thing I can do, just while we're doing this, I can turn on the switch and see that, in fact, the power switch comes on. That is a good sign. But do we see anything? Well, no. So I'm going to put in the test cartridge, even though there's nothing I can do about it at this moment. Oh yeah, this is going to be experiment. This cable, it's a fine thing. It has the 5 connectors here. But it's also one that is a non-Commodore one, which means it will be an adventure to figure out which is what on here. It will be. What am I running over? Oh, okay. I'm running over the cord of a Commodore 128 power supply. It's still plugged in. That, at this moment, does not need to be plugged in. It does not. All right. So, this will be an adventure. So yes, we're on the air. That can sit there. This Commodore 64 box, which is actually full of a Commodore 64, can sit over here. And then we delicately, gently turn the monitor around so we can get at the back. It's funny, you know. Yeah. Okay, and then of course, do we know, is the 64 working? We don't know. All right. Well, I'm going to turn it off, and then I will connect the video cable. So it's in there. I don't like doing this. Because I really don't remember what the color thing could be on this. And the way the monitor's set up right now, I can't even see it. Is it on? Okay, it's on. Alright, I'm going to turn the 64 on. I'm going to pull out these nice cables that go in the right color. And now all I can do is pretty much guess. Now, of course, this is also an interesting exercise because do I even know if this 64 is doing anything? I don't. Oh. So the black one does nothing that I can see in the video. Aha! Okay, we have something. So the white one is doing something good. Let's see. I don't think we have color yet, though. Let's see what the yellow one does. Okay, we don't have color. But even though the white one is doing something, it may be in the wrong thing. Let's try the red one. Do we have color? We do not. Okay. That is not the end of the world. I'm going to put the white one into the red hole. Let's see what we have. We have nothing. Well, and what could the sound be? I don't know. Well, that doesn't make any noise. Typically. Okay, that's definitely not the right one. Okay, that sounds like sound. Okay, the SID chip doesn't sound like it's... Oh my. Okay, we're getting a little weird stuff on the screen here. Let's try and turn it on. And I don't think I did anything on the monitor to mess with anything here. You know what, while we're doing this, I mean, there's hope for the 64. I'm going to take the cartridge out. I'm just going to turn it on. Okay, so it is up, but it's definitely, the screen is not where it should be. It's almost off the screen. And other things were okay. I wish I did. I wish I knew for sure what other cable might help this with color, assuming it has color. I'm going to try the black one into the red hole. I don't think I did that before, and I see nothing. There could be, actually, that's the other thing about this, there could be issues. I'll try the red one. I see no color. And definitely the yellow is the sound. And it's got some shake to it, which See, that's the green. So we're somewhat in. Now, I do believe around here I had a little wee screwdriver that I left out for just such things, except, oh, no, sorry, it is a Phillips screwdriver, which will not help us in this endeavor at this moment. Okay. See, there are adjustments on the front of this monitor. There are. But you need a screwdriver. And it's funny, this screwdriver might be even too small. I believe it is. It's tiny. That one might be better. No, it's not turning anything. This is strange. No, that's a Torx bit. I think I may be suffering from the thing where I took screwdrivers and things downstairs. I might be a little short up here. Another Phillips wheel. Ah! Excuse me. This definitely won't be too small. But that might be good. This is an old vintage multi-bit screwdriver, where the bits fold down and go into the screwdriver. Look at that. I think this, if anything is going to fit here, okay, so that's going okay. It's not helping anything much. Okay, that is not doing much for anything. And that's going to get it rolling. So definitely, I would say that this 64 has issues. Oh, let me see. Oh, it's funny, it looks blue there. It's definitely not. Let's try something. Poke 5, 3, 2, 8, 0, comma, 0. Except I hit the wrong key, comma, 0. Okay, so definitely it's doing things in gray. Well, interesting. I suppose one thing I could do at this moment, to see, I think I have this cable hooked up as good as it can be. Right, actually, it's funny. Now that I have changed the border and the background color the same thing, I don't see the strange stuff going on. But maybe that's because, of course, it's not there to look weird. Well, it's pretty solid now. I think what I'm going to do is for this. Oh, it's starting to waggle a bit. Let's turn this off. Grab the 128. Ugh. Of course, do I need the 128 power supply plugged in? Of course I don't. But now I do. Because once I have... Okay, get in there. Once I have the video cable working properly on the 128, I know that I have it in the right place the 64. Okay, so we have another gray thing. Who knows? Maybe there's cable trouble. And I get all those zeros. Okay. But definitely, I can tell. Now, there's also the possibility. Oh, come on, baby. That the even though the white one is in where I think it should be, maybe it's not. I will switch things. I will try things. Aha, I think I see green. Okay, so indeed, the cable is not in the right place. So now I know it is. Because we have color. And if I reset, we should have 64 color. Now, that is a little bit right. Oh. Okay, so this should give us a better shot at seeing the 64 as it really is. Boy, it's funny that up on the screen that monitor is dancing. But here, it's not. Okay, 64 on. Okay, it has some lines running through it. And maybe I can tweak the horizontal position a little bit to get it back to kind of where it should be. If I could get it in there. I think this is another time when I need a little more light. This control thing seems a little out of lined up with its hole. Okay, there we go. Don't need that on anymore. Okay, so this is looking a little better. Perhaps we'll plug in the diagnostic cartridge and the harness and see what we see. But definitely, from what I remember, well, that's a shame that thing came out of it. Definitely, I don't believe the SID chip, from the little bit we heard, was okay. Cassette port, right. Okay. Alright, so we're running the diagnostic. Now, because this is a 5-pin 64, it probably has one of the earliest boards, and the video on some of the earliest boards is not the best. It just wasn't. I think from the little humming I hear, I do believe I have the I think I have still the sound cable in the right port. Okay. Control port bad. It always seems to report that. Second voice. No. So that SID chip is somewhat deficient. There was, first of all, the sound generators didn't generate, but also there was this other little funny noise going on in there. It was. Anyway, so it does say RAM is good. It says 165/26 is bad. The other one is good. The 65/67 is okay. It says the SID chip is okay, but it isn't. You can tell from the sound. But anyway, not bad, I suppose. Oh, what I need to do is Document. Do this a little. Right there. A little funniness going on there. Anyway, I did have around here some smaller paper to document things with. And of course, do I know where it is at this moment? No, I do not. Oh, another screwdriver for the bin of things. Well, what I can do, and I think I will do because it's important, is I'll take this piece of paper that I was testing the 1525 with, and I will rip it. Neat as can be. Yeah, right. Neat as can be. Somewhat neat. And I believe also, yeah, I have some tape here. What I don't have is a place to write very well. But, you know what, we'll grab this. 64. Basement. Box. Find. 5-pin. SID. 3/4. It's kind of working, but it's not. U1 bad says diag. Well, that's pretty much it. And then we'll rip this paper again. And write Doritos number 1. Okay. And Doritos number 2. Okay. And I have some tape. I think what I will do now is to turn this off and to unplug it and to return this C128 Programmer's Reference Guide to the pile. And I will pull out the cartridge, I will pull out the Diagnostics. What have I left in there? Oh, the cassette. Ooh, come on, cassette. Cartridge comes out. Flip this over. Oh my, this one. Ooh, the warranty seal is intact. Okay. This is not the neatest. And you know what? I should find a +4 and set up a database to keep track of the various machines. Anyway, this one, see the warranty sticker? It's intact. Never opened. Anyway, I guess I can put this. I didn't try it with any other devices, but I can stick this down here. And I can move this over here. And I can turn that off. And Ay, 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 ay. Oh, so many cables, so little time. I can undo this cable. Trace the power. Is it still, of course, it's still plugged in. Okay. But it does have a note inside of it. And the cables are tangled, of course. Oh, Alright. So I will set this over here, I think. But there's a Commodore 64 in a box in the way. And in the box that it came out of, which of course I will discard, I will put it, assuming it doesn't try and fall down. Are you going to fall down, box? There you go. Okay. That's somewhat secure. Okay. Oh. All right. Now, I think I've decided that this drive will be Doritos 2. And why is that one not Doritos 2? I don't know. I just made an arbitrary decision. Doritos 2. Okay. And where'd it go? Doritos 1. Okay, did I get the disc out of there? Yeah, I guess I did. Okay, Doritos 1. Okay. All right. Now they can sit over there, and they can end up in a pile. But I do know now that I have a 5-pin cable that is connected to the monitor, so I should be able to right now hook up here most anything. A big 20, 64, 128. It's all good.
That was easy.
All right. Oh, things are happening here. Oh, okay. Oh, you know, one thing I should do, which I should have done, which I didn't do, what I should do, that I've been meaning to do, is this power supply here. I've been doing this with the power supplies. And that is when I plug them in to test them, and I see that it's between 5.9 and 510, which is perfectly acceptable, on the end of the power supply, or maybe on the bottom. I'll do it on the end. I'm going to write 5.10, and on the other end, I'm going to write 5.10, so I know it's okay. And then we don't need the 128 power supply plugged in at the moment. It can stay in this box. Actually, this power supply is kind of ugly, but once again, parts are good. I'm sure I'll have another something where there'll be something where the innards are bad and the outers are good, or something of that nature. Alright, and does it really matter? No, it really doesn't matter. Alright, so now put this power supply over here. Things are trying to fall, shocking as that might be. So there. I think we've done all the damage we can do at the moment. Anyway, 64 from the basement, except for the SID chip. Seems okay. I guess at some point I should open it up and have a look. But not to... Oh, wait a second. The warranty seal has not been broken. Should I leave it? Some people are very much fond about, even though, like it is yellowed, I'll probably just poke it. Anyway, to look inside and see what's what. But some people really do like, there's a big thing about getting a machine with the warranty sticker still there, still intact, unmessed with. Anyway. All right. Well, that is enough for now. Maybe I'll do some more in a while. I don't know. Sitting here for a while, get a little tired. Anyway, what about the past 3 days? What have we done? Tested the 1525, tested the drives, tested the 64, and so far, it's all good. And also, thankfully, we have a 5-pin video cable attached to this monitor, which I'm using to test things for at the moment. What I need to do now is I need to grab a monitor of some sort, probably a 1701 or 1702, take it down to the pet room, and I just got in the mail a new interface from Rudy, and it's supposed to, I need to test it on a variety of pets. It's supposed to, basically, the idea is if you have a pet and you're not sure if if it's working, but the monitor doesn't seem to be, you can plug this in and then plug your other monitor into this thing, and you'll be able to see if the pet is actually coming up and if the monitor is trouble, or if there's trouble with the cable, or whatever. That's the idea. And he keeps on adding more things to it. It's cool. The pet companion. Anyway, I need to get on that. And right now, I'm getting a little stiff sitting here. So, thanks for being here. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.